Hey, this is Crixley with GirlGamer.com and Fangirls Guide, and again, we are here at Comic-Con 2009. And if you can't tell by the rolling of the eyes and the red in the Asian face, I am very excited to be here with someone that I've been a fan of since Will and Grace. And he is the star of Alien Trespass. He's one of many stars in this awesome movie. If you haven't seen it yet, shame. You need to see this movie. Everybody gets Asian shame. You know, it's a shame. It's not like,
I get shame that I'm not Asian.
Right.
I feel deep shame.
Yes.
But I really wasn't my doing.
You have an eyelash right here.
I feel shame about that too. Thank you.
It's all good. Now it's better to see. Eric McCormack.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Excellent.
So, is this your first con?
Con! Yes, this is my first con. Went to WonderCon in the spring to promote the actual release of the film, which lasted for 5 minutes. And now we're here to promote the DVD, which hopefully will have a little bit longer shelf life. But this is amazing. If you haven't been here, this is a blast. This is huge and fun. I thought it would be more odd, and it doesn't feel odd. You know, it feels right. All these people in costumes, everyone's happy. Everyone's really happy to be here.
Yeah, I live in West Hollywood, and I actually made a comment on my Twitter that I've seen more trannies and drag queens here than I have in my block in West Hollywood. I love how Comic-Con, they just allow you to let your freak flag fly, and everybody is welcome here. Now, how has the reaction been to the film here?
Well, it didn't get an actual showing here. We showed some clips just now to a packed room of like 4,000 people, and the reaction was what we've seen all along, which is the film is very innocent. The film is a homage to 50s sci-fi films. It is not a spoof. It is a loving recreation. So it has a tremendous innocence to it and a kind of purity. And I think so much of sci-fi these days and the horror genre, it's so cynical and it's so violent and it's so modern and yet there's a good family contingent here at Comic-Con. It's not just, there's a lot of kids and a lot of families come out. And I think there was a sense in the audience of, well, that's something we can all see together. That's fun. They don't all have to be cutting edge and dangerous and outdoing each other. This one actually settles back and is something quite young at heart. Now,
this is a bit of a two-part question. Is this your first foray into this kind of a genre, and what was it about the script that drew you to this?
I've certainly done a lot of period stuff over the years, so that, which is always a draw for me. I think it's, some actors are more street, more now, and others, and I think what I bring can lend itself quite well to certain periods, like the earlier part of the century. And so, but also the script just had it was just funny in the right ways. It wasn't trying to be funny. It was funny because it was true. It was true to the period. It was true to the kind of dialogue you would read and in a 50s screenplay. So I just thought it would be a great chance to do something really different. And Bob Goodwin, who directed, he was so passionate. This was a total project of love. There was no budget. I think we made it for like $2 million in 15 days. I mean, but we've made it look. We had a great DP, and it looks like a glorious Technicolor 1957 release.
Yeah, and that's what I'd said. I said, it reminded me of, going, it's like the 50s and taking your gal to see the Blob, and it came from outer space. And, with that, I was asking Bob about, this is a movie that's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek and it's supposed to be funny, but yet the actors are supposed to be serious and make it look funny. So was there ever a time for you during the show when you're during filming where you were like, I need to be not necessarily talked into it, but it's like it's okay to play around and it's okay to look silly?
In some ways it's almost the opposite, in that I came in expecting to do a kind of heightened spoofy acting, getting laughs, going for laughs. Where are the laughs? And Bob was the opposite. He was like, if there's any laughs, it's because you're going to be true to the style. I based it a lot on Richard Carlson, who was the star of It Came From Outer Space, right, with that jacket and the pipe and everything. And he wasn't trying to be a bad actor. He was trying to be a good actor. In fact, he probably was a good actor, but it was a little stagey, a little melodramatic, but not because he was trying. So I think the less I tried to be funny, the funnier it got in a strange way.
Now, the last couple of questions I have, obviously, because we are a girl gaming website. Do you play video games? Because I think you have children, correct?
I do. And I play nothing. I'm useless to you on that question. But my son, just starting to. We've been careful with some of the more violent stuff, but he's big into Wii. He's big into Wii there was the Star Wars game, the Lego Star Wars and Lego SpongeBob and all that stuff. So those games have been pretty impressive.
Well, I do recommend in that genre, Lego Rock Band will be coming out pretty soon. I think you and the family will have fun with that. And I'm looking behind me, my notebook's back there. It's not very professional. Do you have a Twitter, or would you ever have a Twitter? Oh, thank you.
I can barely write my name in the sand with a stick. No, I'm not a technical person. I'm still figuring out email, which is just unbelievable. Email.
Yeah, my mother's 57, and she just figured out how to text me, so that's kind of endearing. And how have Will and Grace fans embraced? Because Will and Grace fans are very passionate about you and about Deborah and everyone else in the cast. So, what has been the reaction to this film from your fans?
Well, I haven't heard from a lot of them yet, but I hope that they'll. I mean, I think those that were my fans from the show got pretty early on that I'm an actor that does a lot of different things, and so I think they'll probably dig this.
Thank you so much for taking your time out with me today. I'm so excited. So, yay! It comes out August 11th. I've already seen it. It's mega awesome rocket sauce. So. Do it, get it, you'll love it, trust me. Bye.